God willing, next Monday, June the 22nd, we shall be having a look at the topic, the source of temptation. I think we're often dismayed at the evil things that people do or think, things that are beyond what most other people would consider as right in a civilized society. Behavior is often judged by what is socially acceptable, what is decent. Now, one of the problems with that is that not everybody will agree as to precisely what is decent. Decency means different things to different people, that there's no common standard. Well, I think the Bible offers such a standard. It sets human behavior against what is acceptable to God. Today's society very rarely, if at all, uses the word sin, but the Bible describes sin as behavior which runs counter to what God requires of a human being. We learn that we were made by him and that we were made for something better than we now are. It has to be said that the Bible does not give us a good press. It sets out the origin of sin and evil in the experience of Adam and Eve at its very beginning. Scripture makes it very plain that it was Adam who brought sin into the world, and that we've inherited his flawed nature. You have to say, there is a consistent message throughout the Bible about our fallen nature. It's exhibited in a variety of different ways, and it's highlighted by writers in both the Old and the New Testament. We shall learn that society's standards are not God's standards, and that if we are going to have any dealings with him, then we will need to acknowledge our failings and choose a different way of living, a different lifestyle, I guess, which has already been tried and has been practiced and has been set before us by Jesus Christ. The Bible makes it very clear that we are, each of us, responsible for our own sins. Jesus, we discover, was assailed by temptation more than anybody else, and yet, uniquely, never once gave into it. His love for God and his love for the ways of God is set before us as the way to live life as God intended it. The Bible also provides for us a proper perspective on why we behave in the way that we do. It gives no credence whatsoever to the idea of a personal evil force, Satan or the devil if you wish, a being to blame for sin and evil in human society. In its portrayal of Satan and the devil, the Bible presents a very different picture to the one traditionally offered. But, and I would say most importantly, the Bible is not full of doom and gloom on the matter, but makes it clear that though sin leads inevitably to death for everyone, there is an escape from that permanent death, freely and lovingly given in the death and the resurrection of Jesus Christ. That's the good news. That's the gospel.